you a brief description. Sure, absolutely. So the neuro stands for your neurology. The linguistics is about your language. And then the programming is the link between the two. It's about how you talk to your own mind and how other people talk to you as well to reprogram how you feel about things. And just to make it a bit simpler, I'm going to give you an example. A lot of the time, we talk to ourselves in a very negative way. So rather than being positive to ourselves, we'll tell ourselves that we can't do things. I can't speak in public. I'm not good enough. And what we are in effect doing is using NLP to adverse effect. So we're making ourselves feel worse about things. And NLP is about encouraging yourself positively. And it's also about modelling other people and how they work in a very positive way. So modelling patterns of excellence. That's one of the main things that NLP is about. But really, I think it's much better that I show you how it works. And you will be learning a little bit today about how it works anyway. And that's the best way to understand it. And I'll also be using a little bit of guided visualization as well. And you'll all have the opportunity to stand up and speak, even if it's just very brief this evening. So it should be beneficial for all of you. And what I'd like to do to start with is just to tell you a little bit about my own background and how I stumbled across hypnotherapy. I was actually working in public relations. And I'd started at the bottom, so I'd started as a graduate, and I hated it from the outset. I didn't like being pushed around, and I really wanted to be where my boss was, which I know was absolutely impossible. But rather than progressing slowly, as most people do, I lost my confidence. Just being pushed around by people made me lose my confidence to such a degree that I would wake up on a Monday morning, which was the day we would all discuss what was in the papers, and I'd literally have hives. I'd be so scared about what people were going to say to me, about how they'd judge me when I spoke in meetings, that I couldn't do it at all. So eventually I went and had some hypnotherapy, and I literally just did it because I'd run out of options. And I was so surprised by how much benefit it had on me and how much better I felt. And at the time I thought, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to be a hypnotherapist? And then I thought nothing more of it after that. I went back to my job, and then a couple of years later, I found myself as a public speaking trainer. I started to think about how so many people have a fear of public speaking, and how, just like me, they really needed to work on that. And I thought, how can I possibly help them to boost their confidence and to overcome this fear that can be actually crippling? So I looked into it and I came across NLP. And when I signed up for my NLP training, I also signed up for the hypnotherapy. And actually, in doing the training, I really boosted my own confidence to a much higher level. Not that I felt I lacked in confidence, but I think everyone can always improve upon themselves. And I also realised that we can overcome any kind of, anxiety in any area of our life by using NLP and hypnotherapy. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm combining all the therapeutic techniques that I've learned with the public speaking skills. And I'm also a trained actress as well. So it's all these things that combine that I'll be using today to help you all move forwards in that respect.